welcome back. So recently I went to a festival called Lakefest. You might have heard of this little festival. It's relatively local-ish to my area. We travelled about an hour to get there. But anyway, we got there before it was dark this year. Last year we turned up and it was dark and we were putting a tent up with torches and stuff and it was absolutely crazy. But this time I wanted to go and take my camera and just film a little bit of it, just to try and break myself into the concept of taking arty stuff and doing it elsewhere, or at least getting ideas and doing some more, I don't know, more public stuff. So it was a music festival mainly. It's a bit more of a family orientated festival. It's not all just about music and booze. That is quite a large concept of it, but there are also other things included, like there were Ferris wheels and rides and things to do and workshops. It was very artsy craftsy, which is where I was like, I need to go again. It was awesome last year. We'll go again this year to see if it keeps up, and it did. It kept up and it kept going, so I'd love to go again next year. You guys did awesome. So without further ado, I shall insert a few clips from the Friday night right now. So that's what happened Friday. So it's not all about the music and the partying and stuff. There is actually daytime activities there for families and things to do. So something that was different to last year was, last year there was literally just the bands, the food, the drinks, the clubs, and then there were activities and there were jugglers and clowns and stuff. It was very, very good. And that was all the same this year, but to add to that, there was also a literacy tent. It was something lit, like where I work, they have Chippy Lit Festival, and that's all about words and poetry and reading and books and illustration, that stuff. So they had a version of that, but it was just for poets. So I was expecting them to read and it'd be very English class, you know, rhyming words. So enter a poem, right? But no, they'd made poetry interesting. They turned it into observing and comedy, and they turned it into this really great act, which I shall insert in a second, but I will warn you, it's a little bit risky. Okay, so just a little heads up. I will obviously take out the bits that are incredibly rude or could be deemed as offensive. They have been removed, and I will put any funny little noises over the top of any swear words to try and keep this kosher. So without further ado, I will show you some of those bits right now.
Champion the underdog. Champion the underdog. Draw out all your money and put it in a box that's fire, flood and rodent proof with half a dozen locks. Then take that box and bury it and watch the banker stew with nothing left to gamble with and no one left to screw. Boycott all the branded chains that we've let run amok to strangle competition and fix the price of stock. Deny them their taxation, try bartering or swap, cause that will stop them creaming their percentage off the top. It's when each tents and chemical cars each season. We're playing in a tent in a field for no good reason. There was a band on first who I thought I knew from Top of the Pops in 1972. A poet who was obviously never been kissed. Excuse me while I nip out. Mister, would you come, boys, and play at our fest? As BE poets go, we think you're the best. We haven't sold many tickets, so we'll have to owe you. But you sell CDs and it's good exposure, apparently. When each tents and chemical cars each season. We're playing in a tent in a field this reason. Or where the term fast food refers to the speed that it travels through our system and we start to need the cars is. We smelt as we arrived and about to be bog roll and water deprived. Oh, we were gonna hold it on our mate's dad's farm. We really couldn't see how we'd have done any harm, but his dad said no, now get off my land. So it's my mum's garden and some smaller bands.
So after going to Lakefest, I was feeling very creative because it is such a creative festival. I just went home and I cleared off my desk and I ended up sketching just ideas that were in my head from the event. So I ended up drawing our tent, my mouse called Tiggles. Tiggles is pretty much new to the outside world. There's a few videos of her that I've done previously for different things like competitions for Holly's Hearts Art, which I will link in the section below, because that was the first time that Tiggles ever came out to play, and that is because of Holly's competition. So thank you very much, Holly. Your competition has given me the courage to at least, you know, pick up Tiggles and sort of like plonk her in the outside world. So without further ado, I will just sit back and show you what happened with the creativeness. Until next time, guys, bye!
It's just the way I'm feeling. Yeah, yeah. It's just the way I'm feeling.
So thanks very much for watching, guys. Like if you liked and sub if you haven't. Just keep doodling. Bye!